Right. Good afternoon, everyone. I know that we're all very tired, so I'll keep it short and sweet. My name is David Calvo. I'm a product specialist in collaboration at Cisco. You all know that Cisco does much more than collaboration, but here today I'm going to talk about what collaboration is and what kind of helps your business. And I'm going to do it in a very different way. I'm not going to use slides at all. I'm just going to use our own technology. And why? Because our technology has become sexier, easier to use, and more relevant than ever. So let me explain. We're actually using quite an old endpoint here. It's about 6-7 years old, but it still looks quite okay. But when it comes to the user experience, how we actually use the technology, we can use traditionally a remote, the touch panels, but the feature is the device that you always carry with you. So we're using something called intelligent proximity. So I just click on the button, and then I automatically connect to a meeting. And I have a little bit surprise on the other side, because I'm not going to be doing all the presentation, all the show. I'm going to be relying on my colleague, Anne-Marie. That should be here. There we go. Hello, Anne-Marie. Wait, can we mind?
Hello, how are you guys?
Good. Well, I think we're a bit tired here, Anne-Marie, so we really need a lot of energy, a lot of, I know you do pretty good at this, so we rely on you to, keep the power here up. So
well, I see that all of you have got cupcakes, so that's nice. I don't have any. You should get some energy from those.
That's probably the next thing that we have to do with technology. We need to be able to deliver all these things, right, through the internet. So we're going to be working on that.
Absolutely. All right, so welcome to Oslo, everyone. My name is Anne-Marie, and I'm joining you from our Customer Experience Center over here. So I wanted to show you just a few things today, a few new and cool stuff that we have invented here. So first, let me just show you guys my meeting room. I'm sitting in a large meeting room like this, right? And you guys are probably looking at me at a quite big screen right now. So I don't know how well you see me, but imagine people joining from small devices like their phones, their tablets, their laptops, and the most important person always sits all the way in the back right there, right? And he's the person that talks the most. So being able to see the ones you're talking to is super important. So we have invented some new cameras here, and without touching anything on my touch panel, automatically the camera finds me when I start to speak. So the way that it is doing this is combining face detection, so actually searching for eyes, nose, and moving lips, and combining that with audio triangulation to kind of find out where is that voice coming from. So it's really beneficial that we have combined those two technologies, because you don't want the cameras to be disturbed by other noises in the room, right? Let's say you have a phone that goes off and the camera zooms in on that. That wouldn't be effective, and that won't happen in this room either. And it of course also works when I'm not just sitting down on my seat. If I all of a sudden get an idea that I want to share with you guys on the whiteboard, let me just run over here. I can start to speak from all the way back in the room. So right now I'm very many meters away from my cameras and from my video system, but it will still find me right here, and I could write, whatever I want on the whiteboard. And of course the people in the room as well as you guys would be able to follow me on that. So that is what we call speaker track. Make sense, everyone?
Yes. So think of it that traditionally we actually rely on having a technician switching the inputs from different cameras. With the speaker track, that all happens automatically.
Alright, so you might also wonder, what type of system is this? Does she have a cameraman in the room and things like that? So I will just share with you guys what my system looks like. And normally, if I were to share content, I would have to have a cable, an adapter, because I don't have HDMI in on my laptop, but we've also invented a new way of doing that. So right now, just to show you guys, my laptop is not connected to anything. The only wire that you see there is my webcam. Oops, quite heavy. So I will now, without any cables at all, use a technology called proximity to share my content with you guys, all right? So the content that you will be seeing on your screens there is the same as I have on my laptop. And what I'm showing you right now is a photo of my room. That is the actual system that I am sitting in front of. Can you see that okay?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we can see that, yes.
Perfect. All right, so just let me close that tab in that case. And yeah, and by the way, this is also a very nice thing to show you guys as well. This is a Gartner. I just happen to have that on my browser there as well. I was looking at it before. And you see how Cisco is positioned over there, right? Exactly. Perfect. All right, do we have any questions so far?
Any questions so far? No. Go clear here.
All right. So I think the next thing you should do then is to talk a little bit about other options we have to collaborate as well. I mean, we need just more than video for an effective collaboration, right? That requires a diverse set of tools. So I also wanted to show you our Jabber clients as well. So I'm just going to start to share with you. Just going to use the cable so you get that will work as well. If you don't want to use proximity, then so I'm just going to share that with you. So here is my Jabber client, and this is what we have as a kind of all-in-one product for collaboration. So we have full integration with Outlook as well on our Jabber client. So you could start an instant messaging chat directly from Outlook or call someone on video using Outlook as well. And of course, we also have voice here as well. We have desktop sharing, we have conferencing, we have video calls, we have voice messages. So it's an all-in-one unified collaboration client that we have here. So of course, we can see some of my colleagues right here. We can see, for example, Amar, he is available, right? And we see, for example, David, he's an engineer in London that I work with. He is in a meeting. So he's scheduled in a meeting in Outlook, and automatically his status on his Jabber client will show that he is in a meeting. And Fidelma here, she works in Ireland. She has put her status to do not disturb. So she's probably presenting to crowd. And for example, David, he probably has his status to do not disturb right now because he's busy with you guys, right? So on the side here as well, you see some of the options we have here. We have recent dials. We have voice messages as well, so you can listen to that. And I also really like that it's visual voice messages, right? So you can see as well. Yeah, that's someone left a message for me. I could pause it as well. So if someone tells me, hey, can you call me back at +44 800 999 and all of that, you could very easily go back in the voicemail here as well. And we also have meetings. If I have any meetings scheduled today, I can start them directly from here as well. And lots of options here. You could also custom make the Jabber client as well. All right, so maybe just let me start a chat with one of my friends here called David.
Yeah, I think for some reason my connection here.
How do you spell your last name now again? Calvo.
C-A-L, yeah, there you go. But for some reason my connection here, my internet went down. In my laptop, I think Wi-Fi. My problems. Oh, there we go. I'm back now.
Let's choose a smiley, the geeky one. There we
So
go.
you can see that we can also use the Jabber as a full-blown video client. So what I'll do now is imagine that we're in a real situation. So we're about to join a meeting, and well, I need to remind Anne-Marie that she's about to join. So I tell her, please join us in this conference room. So I send her the address. She can click on the address.
So the only thing I would have to do then to join that meeting would be to click on that link, and automatically my laptop would start to dial and I would be in the meeting as well. I think I'm just going to do that right now. So I'm just going to dial in to join the meeting as well.
David, could you tell a little more about the meeting you're actually dialing into, the CMR?
So we're using a cloud-based MCU, if you call it that way. So basically putting again all the intelligence, all the video switching, all the video transcoding in the cloud. We can have up to 25 independent and different devices connected to it. It could be either Cisco devices, it could be any other third-party x83 or SIP-based endpoint. So pretty much every single video-enabled device that is out there could join our CMAR at the moment. So what we can see here, Ana Maria has joined from a laptop. Normally,
Nothing.
more and more we're getting remote and mobile workers, so what I can also do, I can use the Java client on my phone. And, okay, Wi-Fi went down again, but yeah.
Use it for G?
I use 4E, see probably the quality is not going to be as good.
We have too many mobile devices in the same room at the moment, I'm afraid.
Could be. Well, but we all have 4G as well, so now we see me going in from my mobile client. We see I'm joining from 4G now. No, I think Wi-Fi is fine. Well, it's not as good, but still allow us to be remotely collaborative and efficient. And for example, we could also have, like, for example, team could also join me here. And I have something else prepared, but I'll be required to leave the room for a second. I'll leave you, Ana Maria, for 1 minute, and I'll be right back with you. Okay.
Really? I don't know what he expects me to do right now.
Yes. So what's this special cameras of yours on your laptop?
Yeah, it's probably the biggest webcam that you've ever seen, but it's also the best. So if you have a look right here, it's a Cisco web camera actually that just improves the quality in HD cam
Okay.
that I have right here. Made from Cisco as well. And we also right now have David with us as well. That's Frank Sinatra over there. Why is that?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say that promise. That would be terrible. But I'll do something else because I actually want to close this. I wanna, graphically represent what Cisco collaboration can do, to help you achieve your business and your business challenges. So we have a challenge that we need to be able to solve. So he's faking.
Will you step back a little bit? Hey, friend.
Your
Oh,
head's
it's
higher.
higher, David. We can see it because we don't see that Rubik's Cube.
Made it.
So this is again a graphic representation of how Cisco collaboration with DEKOM can help you achieve your businesses. If you still wanna know exactly how this happens, so it's not magic; it's actual, real product, real solution. So reach out to DEKOM, reach out to us, and we'll be more than welcome to help you with it. I'll be right back.
I had no idea he was that clever with the Rubik's Cube. That was
That's the teletransportation. So, well, that was it. I don't know if you have any more questions. We're gonna be in the demo room for a second.
I just have one question. The room system with the voice recognition camera is really cool. How much does it cost? No, seriously, it's
Too much.
is it affordable?
It is affordable. Actually, you'll be surprised on, if you think of having a dedicated technician in a room, how much it would cost if you now compare that to the price of the system. That, by the way, comes included with some of the high-end products. But I think I'll probably let DEKOM discuss a bit more in detail about pricing because we can only talk about this price. But I think
We have more stock, I will ship out.
That's cheaper.
Well, thank you, Ana Maria. Again, a pleasure to have you here. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.